back, everyone. I'm sorry. I've been busy. It's been a while. But I got a quick one for you. I got a new job and stuff, you know. Things have gotten real at the Smith household, at the Gun Daddy household. So I apologize, all right? But we're back, okay? And I want to thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate that. I don't know what I'd do without you guys, for real. I don't know where I'd be, all right? But today, we got a quick one. What's been going on with the justice system, all right? What's going on with these judges and stuff like that? Why are all these criminals just out and about after they've been repeat offending over and over and over again? What's going on with that? Okay? That's what our video is about today. All right? So we're going to put a little highlight on that. But first, I got to thank some people. I got to thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Maybe hit that notification bell. All right? Got to give a shout out to OSIGHT, OLIGHT. They're just coming in with the hotness, dude. They got all the red dots, dude. Get over there. Go check them out. Use code TGD10. Okay? You're gonna need a holster as well. So make sure you get over to closequarterscarry.com. Get yourself something custom. Customize yourself something fucking nice, okay? On me, because guess what? Code TGD10 gonna get you a little bit off on Daddy. All right. Also, make sure you go over to RTS Tactical, okay? Because guess what? If you're getting all this other shit, you might want to get something to protect yourself. You know. A little vest, a little bit of gear, a little ballistics gear, you know what I mean? All right? Use code TGD10 over there as well. Without further ado, let's get right into this, okay? What got me interested in this is, our first one is that it was in Cleveland, Ohio. I am originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I only live a stone's throw away from there now, close to Akron, about 28 minutes away. Not really much better over here. But let's see what's going on with these judges, all right?
Reaching a turning point with liberal judges and their laughable leniency. A Cleveland news station called out a judge after freeing a suspect who probably shouldn't have been. Take a look.
This man, Cyrus Walters, was in court here earlier.
Real quick, can I say, nice name, Cyrus Walters? Bro sounds like a villain, okay? Sounds like a straight-up movie villain, all right? Come on.
Pleading guilty to brutally assaulting 3 men, all within the same month. However, the judge let him walk, and now his victims are outraged.
I was fairly certain he was trying to kill me.
Walters viciously attacked David Dudley last year in downtown Cleveland. Dudley's a criminal defense attorney who was here on business.
This dude attacked a criminal defense attorney. What? The YNs, dude.
He represents clients from across the country.
I have been in front of over 1,000 judges.
But the one who's baffled him the most is Judge Cassandra Collier-Williams.
He ran towards me and kicked me in the ribs and my
Cassandra.
shoulder, and then multiple times in the back of the head.
Dudley suffered severe contusions and a broken shoulder.
This guy is unpredictably violent.
During Walters' bench trial this past Monday, Collier-Williams reduced his felony charge to a misdemeanor, allowing Walters to walk the streets of Cleveland once again. Walters spent 2 months in jail until earlier this week when Judge Collier-Williams let him go with time served.
The judge...
For what? Why are we letting him go? He did something really bad. Why are we just letting him go right back out on the street? Come on, y'all.
Gave him the absolute minimum sentence that was available.
I feel the judge let us down.
Surveillance video captured Walters beating on him in Tower City.
She's just getting time served, which is, I think, ridiculous because I feel he's a menace to society.
After assaulting Tony, Walters was arrested and released the next day to attack once again. This time, he injured a man near Whiskey Island so severely, he required stitches.
I ain't do no crime, bro. We've been walking this whole time.
I ain't even do no crime, bro. I've been walking this whole time. After I beat the shit out somebody. Man, I ain't do nothing.
He's going to be out there doing the same thing again.
Walters was arrested again yesterday, just 2 days after being released. He now faces some minor charges in Garfield Heights.
An interesting side note in this case, in 2021, this judge's son was convicted of murdering his wife and sentenced to life in prison.
Bro, that's a wild side note. Interesting side note. The judge's son is also a piece of shit.
The impatience with judges being lenient has grown all over.
This is the third time we've pursued this individual in 6 months. So the last time I talked about him, I actually specifically stated that if the judges don't start taking this seriously, that someone's going to get hurt or killed. And here we are, shooting at the police. So maybe they'll take it more serious this time, but I'm not confident.
We've got a judge out.
You guys know this one. Okay? You guys know this one. This is the judge that decided it was a good idea to sneak an illegal gang member who is now classified as a terrorist under U.S. law now, okay? She decided to sneak him out of her, like, backroom chamber around the ICE officers that were there to detain him. Come on now.
They're allegedly helping an illegal escape ICE and another allegedly harboring terrorists in his home.
Yeah, the one with
but
the
outside
terrorists.
of these comically ridiculous cases, judges' leniency is leading to people getting killed. Here's a few recent cases.
Hold on, I don't want to gloss over that. You guys seen that? That one right there. That's this lady decided she was going to stab that woman's baby in that cart, the one right there in the Walmart or whatever it was. She walked around that entire store with a knife, and nobody said a word to her. Nobody said a fucking thing. And she followed that mother outside into the parking lot and started stabbing the baby and her, I'm pretty sure. So, good job, guys. You know, maybe we should, report some stuff.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
30-year-old Alexander Dickey in Columbia, South Carolina, was robbing a house in the middle of the night. He moved on to a second house. It was
now
there
this
he confronted 22-year-old Logan Federico. He shot her in the chest and killed her.
Police say Dickey killed Logan. He stole debit and credit cards, then used those cards in what they describe as a shopping spree.
Police say Dickey is a career criminal. If you look at his criminal arrest record, it goes page after
Let's look at that. Let's look at that criminal arrest record real quick, okay? 40 criminal and traffic cases between 2013 and the present. Okay? He was sentenced in 8 cases that involved charges such as robbery, drug possession, and larceny. In 2023, records show Dickey pleaded guilty to third-degree burglary, placed on probation for compliance. Why the fuck are these people not in jail? Why aren't they just sitting in jail? Why are they out running around? Why are they out running around acting crazy so people like me have a job? Because apparently the police aren't enough, so you have to have armed security now to help out. It's fucking ridiculous.
in the past 10 years.
A Kansas City firefighter paramedic is dead after being stabbed in the
line
of duty.
They arrived on scene and saw a woman.
How's a firefighter? Dude, a firefighter? Come on, an EMS?
Walking on the shoulder of Highway 152 near Oak Trafficway. She had a laceration to her finger. While being transported, things turned deadly.
Yes, ASAP. My partner's been stabbed.
She was charged just last week in connection with allegedly attacking an off-duty officer. The officer said he attempted to detain Basil, who allegedly resisted, grabbed his handcuffs, and tried multiple times to reach for a knife attached to his chest, to his vest, while attempting to call for help. On his police radio, the officer reported that Basil bit his left forearm and refused to let go.
The judge, in that case, as in all criminal cases, reviewed the circumstances, determined the appropriate bond. In that case, bond was set at $10,000, and the defendant posted that bond.
56-year-old Tim Smith was working on an electrical box.
$10,000 for stabbing a firefighter. That's how much their bond was. And if you realize it, it's only 10% of that. Okay. So she got out on $1,000 back out on the streets. Good job, guys.
Police say Padavona walked up behind Smith and hit him on
working
the
on an
head with a
electrical
blunt
box.
object. The man police say is responsible
And
has a
boom,
lengthy
some
criminal
asshole
history,
comes up and hits
including
him for no
assault on
reason.
police officers, resisting arrest, trespassing, and vandalism.
A man fiddling with his pants outside the Bella Vita apartments on Ella Boulevard Saturday, while a horrified woman records from her window. Not long after, Harris County Sheriff's deputies say he attacked a 13-year-old girl. An anonymous tipster tells deputies who they're looking for. 41-year-old Stanley Dotson. A man court records show has been arrested at least 26 times, starting when he was just 13.
Now you heard that. You heard that. He's been arrested 26, if I heard that wrong, it was either 22 or 26 times since he was 13 years old. Why the fuck is he out on the streets? Look what happened. He assaults a 13-year-old little kid. That's beautiful. That's our justice system lately, okay? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What is going on with our justice system, dude? Okay? Why is it like, dude, the thing that blows my mind, what are plea deals? Why do we give someone less time or we go easy on someone when they admit to the crime? Dude, what? They just admitted that they're a piece of shit. They just admitted that they did it. Why? Oh, okay. We're going to give you time served. So we're going to give you ankle monitor. You'll have that off in like a couple weeks, dog. What's the point of that? So, like, go out and do it again? Or worse? Kill someone? Assault a younger child? Come on, guys. I tried to make this one a quick one. I apologize for my little vacation. Don't worry, I got some gun stuff coming at you quick. I know you see that Hellcat behind me. So there's a little going on with it. But I got some more stuff for you guys. Don't you worry, alright? It's been a quick one. I appreciate you guys coming out again to watch the Gun Daddy, okay? I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Dude, comment, dude. I like when you guys talk to me, okay? So comment down below. Tell me what you felt about this. Tell me what you guys think about our justice system lately, because it's been a mess for a while. All right? Gun Daddy out, baby. I got to go to work.